Greetings, friends. This is part two of a three-part series on my reflections theologically and contextualizing it for our culture regarding some chapters in the first book of our Bible in Genesis. I'm hoping that you're sticking through this, even if some of it may sort of push on you a little bit. It pushed on me, but I think that there's some good conversation to be had. So here is where we get into a little bit more sticky place. So Eve decides, I'm going to share this knowledge of good and evil with Adam. And Adam, who, like a lot of men, only think with their penis, decided that, okay, if I go ahead and take this knowledge, take this fruit, I bet I can get into the pants of Eve. So there is Adam and Eve, fully knowledgeable like God, and in their great new wisdom discovered their vulnerability and their nakedness. And it's more than just not having any clothes. It's really this awareness of who they are in their bodies and what they've done. And so they hide. And God shows up and says, hey, who told you to hide? What is this about? What happened? And as we think about what Tom Noble had to say, unable to admit that they really were wrong, they couldn't be held accountable. Adam and Eve both passed the buck. Eve said it was the serpent, and Adam said it was the woman. And from the beginning of time, we have seen that human beings cannot own up to the mistakes that we make. We hate being held accountable. We don't like to be wrong. But one of the consequences of that action of being wrong is the breakdown so quickly of what it means to be in community, to be in relationship, and to rely and build with each other. And that, I think, we see where we continue to be so many years later. And so, what I do believe we see is that not only is there a breakdown, a distrust in community of being together, we also recognize, and this is another little sort of spicy part, is that Adam, or man, has been so pissed at women, Eve, for getting them kicked out of the Garden of Eden, instead of taking ownership for the fact that they participated in it. But we today still are under the banner that men cannot get over, forgive Eve for tempting him with the fruit of knowledge of good and evil.